What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Madden Ultimate Team gameplay. And if you can see by the jersey I'm wearing today, we're going to be rocking out with some golden ticket Derek Carr gameplay. Shout out my guy one time for the one time. Derek Carr. Got a couple of jerseys of him. The starting quarterback, my quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders. And, you know, this video is basically just showcasing his golden ticket card that he had just got recently. I know he noticed it. He made an Instagram post about it. And, you know, hopefully we get a couple highlights in this gameplay. And, you know, hopefully we post this up. You know, maybe he sees it. And, you know, we'll never know what leads from there. But for the most part, welcome back to another Madden Ultimate Team gameplay. We got the transitions back. I know you guys are starting to like these and, you know, starting to catch on with them. I feel like they're a dub for sure. And just, you know, wait week by week, gameplay by gameplay, we're going to get better with it and add some more glitchy stuff. If you guys watched my last Ultimate Team gameplay, my live comm, you saw that I got popped. It was with Ultimate Legends Michael Vick, one of my favorite quarterbacks to use in Madden. And it didn't go according to plan. So hopefully today, guys, I don't let y'all down. I don't let Raider Nation down with the L or, you know, some unlikely events. But, you know, let's get this dub. Let's make a couple highlight plays. And that's that. So, honestly, guys, I just now barely got enough coins to get this Derek Carr. For the most part, I really hadn't been playing too much. But, you know, it's been well over time. We're finally getting to it. Golden ticket, Derek Carr. And I'll show you his stats in 1 second, guys. You see right here, this card art is so nice, man. And the thing about golden ticket card arts is, you know, look at it's just literally moving. Like the sprinkles, whatever this glitter is, it's moving. And, you know, whoever made this had to be a Raiders fan, I want to say. So shout out to him. The only knock on this card is the archetype. So I'm going to read them off for you guys real quick. As you see right here, it says ability slot, Scrambler QB ×2. My man's, whoever made this card kind of messed up on that. Instead of making it Scrambler ×2, he should have made it a Field General ×2. But, you know, maybe he has his reasoning. So, you know, I can't hate. But for the most part, a lot of guys in the community definitely were kind of just like, oh, why did he make a Scrambler ×2 instead of Field General ×2? And we all know, boys, Field General quarterback archetypes are the best. But after that, you know, he has a Field General, Strong Arm, and Improviser. So everything else is there. Let's add the abilities up real quick, guys. All right, guys. Derek Carr this year had 27 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He played really, really good football, man. And it kind of reminded me of his MVP years. I know next year he's just going to get better, man. Add a couple more weapons to that defense, and it's definitely going to help him out, man, tremendously. All right, here we go, man. Let me add these abilities up. Just got enough training to do that. You know, training always. I feel like whenever I just get a new card or trying to power someone up, I just end up not having the training. And, you know, it's just definitely just like a bruh moment. Right here, Las Vegas Raiders chemistry. Theme team maybe on the way. Who knows? But we're going to add that go deep. I believe he has 99 throw power. I didn't even check the stats. Let me do that real quickly. 86 speed, 98 throw power. First of all, I feel like he should have 90 speed for the most part. Agility, 86. Like I said, probably should be up in the 90s. Acceleration, 93. That's nice. Really nice. What else is there? 80 carry, solid. 86 change of direction. He's going to get 99 throw power regardless because of the abilities I use. Go deep. It adds throw power. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. 78 break sack. Pretty cool. And, yeah, there it is. So, the abilities we're going to be using, guys, we're going to add on Escape Artist. Definitely got to add on Escape Artist due to those, you know, 2 Scrambler slots. Probably not going to add another Scrambler slot on. I'm going to take a look and see if there's anything that you could do. I mean, you could add, what, like Gutsy Scrambler. Fast break is 3. I mean, I don't know if I'm on the designated spot, but nonetheless, that's still a lot. And here, we're going to add our Hot Route Master. So this is the Field General slot. For Field Generals, Hot Route Master is 2 AP. Here, I believe this is a Strong Arm slot. So we are going to add our, where is it? Gunslinger at? Still looking for it. Still looking for it. I probably passed it by now. And there it is. Gunslinger, 2 AP. And Improviser, we're going to see what we could add on. Probably like an inside Deadeye. So I can make those throws on the run. But I don't actually think those improvisers actually get it. Or if they do, it's for too much AP. We could always have roaming Deadeye, throw it back to last year. But inside Deadeye really is a move. And yeah, I don't see it. I think I could add it on in the second slot though. Now, I don't see it here, boys. If I missed it, man, it's, you know, It happens. But I'll just end up adding roaming Deadeye, it looks like, boys. And that'll be that. Where is roaming Deadeye? Here it is. And there we go. We have golden ticket Carr with escape artist, hot route master, gunslinger, and roaming Deadeye. Great quarterback. I wish I could have added conductor. I probably can, but I mean, it's really not worth it for the extra AP it would give. I'm gonna replace RG3, man. Shout out RG3, he's a goon, but for this video, we gotta rock our guy, Derek Carr. And there we go. It's gonna be 7 AP for Carr, and we're gonna just add on our other guys. Robert Woods, 8 AP. We're gonna add a playmaker on Isaac Bruce, and probably another short and elite, and call it a day and finally get into the gameplay. There we go, 15 AP on the dot. We're going back to Seattle playbook, boys. And let me add the team visuals real quick. Gotta rock those Raiders uniforms out. And EA, man, I need a couple new Raiders uniforms in the game. For the most part, it's just these black and whites. Nothing bad about them, the black or silvers and the black and whites, but definitely need some new Raiders drip. Like I said earlier, guys, if you haven't watched my last Madden Ultimate Team gameplay, I did a Michael Vick gameplay, and where we try to go off with Vick. Go watch that for sure, man. It was a sweaty game versus someone who ran U-trips. I'm not gonna say what happens, but if you know, you know. Hopefully that doesn't happen in today's gameplay. Hopefully we pop off and get some highlight plays, man. Guys, I know you guys seen the NFL schedules have been released. I'm definitely hyped, but man, oh man, I feel like this year the Raiders schedule is super tough. Right off the bat of my head, I know that we play the NFC East, and there's always memes about the NFC East. Oh, they suck. Oh, they're not good. Last year they weren't really that good. I think 8-8 got into the playoffs, but man, I feel like the NFC East this year will be definitely high powered, and we'll see what's to come. And then out of the AFC, I believe we play the Steelers division and the Bengals division, and then the Browns. I could be completely wrong on that. I'll make sure to recheck and let you guys know. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of tough this year, man. And yeah, man, it is the AFC North that we play, because week 1 we gotta play Lamar Jackson, Monday Night Football. I know those tickets are already being sold for crazy amounts, and that's just gonna be a really crazy atmosphere. Week 1, first ever game where fans are be allowed in Allegiant Stadium. Man, oh man, I can't wait for that. All right, man, we're finally in the game, and we're playing someone running gun bunch tight end. So like I said, I always want to play a sweaty, especially for the tube. He could run bunch tight end completely bad. We'll just have to wait and see how good my opponent really is. And we got that new Taylor Mays. I forgot to mention that. He definitely has to play. We're gonna hop out in the 1-4-6. Definitely playing the run first, because a lot of people like to run the ball. That inside zone out of these gun formations, trips, gun bunch tight end, etc., etc. As we say it, it comes true. These inside zones are really nice, so I'm definitely gonna have to play the run first, then watch out for the pass. And there he goes, subbing out and subbing in a running back, so he doesn't have to play that 1-4-6. Trust me, I do the same thing all the time. 1-4-6 is insane in this game. And let me make my adjustments real quick, and we're gonna have to try to stop this guy. Bunch tight end is super annoying to play against, and trust me, you guys know what I'm talking about. It just kind of became meta out of nowhere. Henry's been running it for a little while, and whenever someone like that runs it, and he's trying to go for the bomb, and he hits us with the bomb right away. We couldn't get any pressure. I literally saw it as soon as he called that route combo, and just a great dot, man. This might be a shootout. Unlike last game, it was kind of a low scoring game. This might be a shootout. We sent 5 people, we couldn't get any pressure, and there's a cover 3 glitch where there's a streak, a post. Once the post cross the field, sometimes the third will come down, the deep middle third, and that's what happened right there. I saw it right away. Not right away, I saw it as soon as the play took off, but there's really not much you could do when my user was kind of on the ground. And the streak is where the streak is at. Like, I can't do too much about that except pray that he overthrows it, pray we get a shed. And here we go, man. First possession with Derek Carr. Man, I gotta get right one time. And we are back in Seattle. Last game we ran Jets, and it went kind of bad, man. I won't lie to you guys. It's been a while since I ran Jets, and a lot of people are just running this 3-5 wide. Seattle is the best versus 3-5 wide, whether it be the blitz, whether it be the coverage look, the send 2. And my opponent is actually going to be running this cheese formation. I love to call it cheese, but we all know 3-5 odd, super annoying to play against. And we're going to have to dot him up one time. It's right here, you know, just really good defense. We're just going to be able to throw this ball away. And it was man-to-man coverage. I wasn't ready for it, but trust me, guys, I'll be ready for it now. And once more, we are in the middle of the field. He does have that new Taylor Mays, so something to look at is that Taylor Mays. See where his user is at. We're going to try to hit this corner route. And we threw it a little late, and we throw a book. Oh, man, that's not the best read. Shaquille Griffin on the pick. And I was in the middle of the field, man. That was just not the greatest read right there. And, man, I'm playing. Xbox is full of sweaties now. I know I said I wanted to play them. But, man, oh, man, these guys know what's going on. I'm going to have to lock up real quick. Okay, he's audibling down. And we're just going to play the run right here. And he gets a delay a game penalty for too many audibles. So if you audible up, audible down too many times in this Madden, it's going to eventually just, you know, register that you can't do that. Before you could do as many hot routes as you wanted. Now you kind of really can't do all those hot routes. We're going to send a blitz at him, guys. See how he likes it. I have 5-yard purples. And now I'm going to play this right here. Give me that Taylor Mays to the Baja. That was too easy, man. We got our turnover right back to tie the game. It's not Derek Carr points, but trust me, he likes that right there. Taylor Mays, new power-up extension, 99 speed, probably the best user in the game. Just like that, man. In a minute, 7-7. I'm ready to get back on defense. Sometimes when you just send that extra person, that extra blitzer, they kind of panic, and that's what had happened right there. We're going to play a little bit of coverage right here, boys. We're going to send 2. I know y'all hate it, but I'm just trying to get some stops. He's trying to go for that cover 3 bomb again, and there's nothing there. Justin Smith is going to shed, and he's going to get sacked. Send 2 is insane, boys, and he calls a timeout due to fatigue. And we're going to mix it up right here, man. We're going to send the blitz again. And, you know, I feel like that's what you just got to do. You got to mix in what you want to do. And I don't know what just happened to my... I don't even know what zone that was on the right. But he matched on... I think that was a purple. And I had zone drops on as well. He matched on to that little angle route, which is so weird. I actually haven't seen that in a while. I don't know what that was. But it's all good because he's still on a 3rd and 10. I should be in 1-4-6, guys. Trust me, I know. But, you know, I'm just trying to send the crib right here. And that's what we're going to do. And I think that's Samad Brooks. Ricky Jackson comes in free. And my man is no huddling. And we are going to play nice prevent defense right here. Trying to just protect the sticks. I have 25 flats. And he's going to go with the crossers play. Nothing is open. And he throws a delay fade on 4th and 21. Wow. And, you know, he's running boot over. We could run boot over as well. I just got to watch out for this contain on the left side. So my man is running a glitchy contain defense where this contain is going to loop around. And he actually didn't loop around right there, but he gets insta pressure by Jadeveon Clowney. And that was like a 5-man rush. Really nothing I could have done right there. And let's call some man beaters, man. He's calling a lot of man-to-man coverage. Let's call some man beaters. Let's get some easy yards. We'll get those yards right back. And I don't know what the play call is right here, boys. I think I'm just going to call a smart routed post and just work with that. Let me move Mike Evans all the way out there. And hopefully, man, we get this first down. It's going to be tough. I'm going to call a timeout because I was running out of time. But I'm going to put Kamara on a wheel route. I'm going to block my tight end. And I don't know if this is going to get the first, but I mean, I have to try to get the first. And we got the first, boys. That was a great play call. The post and the wheel route kind of distracted him. The wheel route was open for a second, but his user is kind of there, thus leaving the post wide open, just a dot from Carr. And we're going to pass right here, boys. We're just going to try to catch him slipping. This wide trail play is really good in the red zone. And hopefully he runs man. We have some easy reads if he runs man. He actually run commits, and that's just an easy dot. Derek Carr to Robert Woods. No highlight plays yet, man. He's playing very passive at this point. You know, just a lot of man, shade up. And we all know how good man is this boy. So I really have to, you know, take what they give me. and you know, we'll work with it. But I mean, for the most part, it's looking like this is going to be a dub. I know it's very early, but you know, my opponent raged no huddled on 4th and 20 through delay fade, and you know, when something like that happens, it's kind of like, why are you still in the game, man? Manning up the left side, vert hook on the left side as well. Taylor Mays is going to get another easy user pick. I mean, that's as easy as it comes. And that's going for 6 as well. See you later to the Baja. And he is out of here. Hopefully we can sneak in another game. That was, no, that was nothing, man. That was actually nothing. We're going to try to sneak in another game. I thought that was going to be a sweaty, guys. Back-to-back sweaties. He actually had me on the ropes through an absolute book. Just a terrible read. But, you know, I ended up playing a little bit of defense, some more defense, and some more defense. And a couple of Derek Carr dots in there, and we were end up getting the quit out. And here we go. Our next opponent, I'm not too sure who this is, but he is using Alex Smith. Not a bad choice of quarterback. Of course, we got our man Derek Carr, number 4. 4 also stands for the 4-time Raiders Club champion. How often do you see this, guys? I mean, Raiders versus Niners, Battle of the Bay. Well, not so much anymore, unfortunately, but there's still a little bit of rivalry there. And boys, he's in bunch, and if you guys know me, you know, unless they're a pro, I usually get these guys to rage quit kind of fast. Right here, he's gonna throw, not the greatest read, but Cam Chancellor does actually make a play for us and hits that ball out. That was a mid-zone KO right there. And yeah, my man's is just calling random formations, it looks like. Fine with that. We're 100% fine with that. We're gonna sub in some 1-4-6 audibles. Just run a man-to-man coverage for the most part right here. See, you know, what he likes, what he doesn't like. Sometimes, you know, a little bit of stock man gets them out of the game. And he has Reggie Bush. I believe that he should have running back master on him. I actually wasn't able to check. But, you know, that's just a bag, man. That's just a really nice bag. And he actually ends up throwing the ball on the run, which was a dot. But, you know, Alex Smith just completely sails that ball out of bounds. And yeah, gun split slot. So 3 different formations right off the bat. We're going to have to introduce my man's to the 1-4-6 blitz. He has a lot of time back there, what I noticed the past couple plays. And yeah, we're definitely going to try to scream right here, boys. And that's what we do. Look at that pressure. Nnamdi Asomugha comes in like that. And that's that 1-4-6, man. You know, it's not to that point where you can run it every down. But when you do get to run it, it definitely causes havoc. And we're going to call the same blitz again because he's going for it. Just going to back them up, bring our deep blues in the box. You know, get that Nnamdi Asomugha on that blitz angle. And we actually don't come in this time. He blocked his running back, but we still get some delayed pressure. And Isaiah Simmons is going to walk into the end zone with another pick 6. I mean, I'm just trying to get the ball, man. I'm just trying to throw dots with Derek Carr. I was thinking about going down, boys. I probably should have ended up going down. Hopefully we cause a turnover right here. We'll go down, throw a couple dots. And, boys, it might be Derek Carr gameplay part 2, bro, because we actually can't run any offense right now. We're 2 games in. Got something coming up in a little bit. So it might be another video to come, part 2 for the Derek Carr golden ticket gameplay. I was thinking about doing that for Mike Vick as well, because that gameplay did not go as planned at all. That was actually just tragic. And you know, I gotta end up rematching that guy, man. I believe his name was Tiny Large. Like, that dude was really good. He was a U-Trips demon. I seen him in the Twitch chat the other day, but he didn't know he was playing me because of Squads GT. That's just the funniest thing ever. And he's gonna throw another book. I'm actually surprised we caught it. We do get out of bounds. Hopefully we could throw a series of catches with Derek Carr. Yeah, let's get to it, man. He's not quitting out, thankfully. And I wish I had conductor on, man. We're just gonna try to quick hike. I think Mike Evans is gonna be open right here, and Mike Evans actually gets completely bagged. We're just gonna high point it. Why not? Is that gonna be a dot? That was almost a nice, crazy dot. And he ran man right there. That's something to look out for. I'll definitely notice that. It actually didn't look like man until he actually showed us like that press. And he's blitzing right here, boys. I could just tell. We're going to try and make a quick, easy read. Probably to Kamara or Robert Woods. And wow, yeah, he blitzed us. And nothing's there. We're going to have to try to throw it away. But we actually weren't able to get the ball off. And that was actually too much time I definitely had to make a read faster than that. It was just a lot of time for him to do that. And I keep forgetting, man, I have escape artist. It's been a while since I actually used it. We're going to just take off right here and try to hit Mike Evans on this corner route. And yeah, we're going to have that corner route open. Great dot, and we get the first down. That's a hot one with Roman Deadeye. And he actually ran match right there. That's very interesting to why that didn't match on. It beats me, man. It really does beat me. As right here, we're going to go back to that same corner route type of concept. We'll look for Robert Woods to be open. And we're going to actually get shedded. I believe that was a contain probably. I don't know, man. I really wasn't looking at that side. I was more looking at the routes. If that was a shed, then that's just pretty wild. But if it was a contained, then that's just bad pocket on me, boys. It's right here. We're going to just get into bunch tight end. And we're going to playmaker that up the field. And that's a book. Ooh, that was a bad read. I don't know what's going on, man. This match is playing really weird. I'm going to just have to do the same thing I just did. Roll out, hit a corner route. Make sure the match coverage backs off, because I'm not gonna lie, this guy is shedding me, and it's kind of getting a little bit, you know, it's making me a little bit antsy in that pocket where it's me, you know, throwing bad reads like that. I'm gonna double team, and it is a contain, and I once more have terrible pocket, and that happens sometimes, man. I just wanted to take off with escape artist, and I'm not able to. I'm playing pretty bad on offense right now. I can't lie to you guys. I gotta definitely start moving my playmaker around, guys. We get a good punt dot, though. I actually have a 75 overall punter, so that's, you know, I mean, that's as a good, bruh. I did not do that. You guys saw his guy push me into him. He's actually gonna get 15 extra yards off that. It's cool, though. He's been bagged. Right here, once more in the 1-4-6 man coverage defense. He's gonna run the ball, and look at who's right there to blow it up. Taylor Mays making a crazy play. Once more, man, in the 1-4-6, just playing a little bit of man, and we could literally do the same thing he's been doing to us. I'm just gonna contain and see how he likes that. He might have that crosser open, and no, he has no one open. Ahmad Brooks is gonna come in, actually doesn't get the sack, but we'll take it. 0 for 5. I don't know. I feel like my man is just running random formations, running Ask Madden. Nothing wrong with Ask Madden, of course, but I don't feel like that's the move. It's right here. He's going to throw a book. Simmons, mid-read. Fun little, you know, tip for you guys. Sometimes, if they don't have extra routes on the field, they run that PA crossers play. The mid-read will actually go crazy and bag up for you on those, you know, crossing routes. So, you know, if you need trouble stopping bunch tight end, it's not going to always work, but definitely add those, what's it called. Right here, we're going to hit a playmaker down. There we go. Finally, a little bit of offense. Thankfully, we didn't fumble. That would have been actually tragic if we fumbled. And I'm going to start smart routing this clear out post. I keep forgetting that versus man, you want to smart route it. And he's running man now, guys. And hopefully we're able to dot up here. R1 should be open. And R1 actually torches Mike Evans again. When in doubt, go to Mike. Still no highlight plays, but I mean, we're kind of, this has only been our third possession, if I could recall correctly. It's only been our third possession, so possessions have been limited, to say the least. It's right here, we're just kind of cooking up a route combo. Something I would have dialed up from last year. And I think we have a deep bomb, and that should be a touchdown. Unfortunately, can't get our feet in bounds. Tough. That would have been a nice play, honestly. And now he's going to be blitzing. You could just tell by the alignment. He's in that DB fire look, or, you know, some type of cover 2 blitz. This isn't the best play to call, but, you know, we should have a dot. And we get a crazy bad windup. But, oh, I thought he got a crazy ag. That wasn't the best play to call, man. I should have definitely readjusted my play. I thought I got a crazy ag animation, though. It did look like that. And I'll have a dot right here, boys. I'm just going to try to split this cover 2 seam down the middle, because it looks like he's not adjusting. And there it is, cover 2 seam. Split it down the middle. I kind of threw it a little earlier because I just wanted to catch it and move on to the next play. And Justin Smith almost picked me off. That got a little scary, boys. Honestly, boys, I'm just going to call hike and roll out. I'm looking for Mike. I'm looking for Mike. And we got Mike. Great dot right there. And that's why I use that escape artist ability. Just maneuver outside the pocket. Right there, man. Just the corner route keeps running toward the back of the end zone. I believe he ran cover 3. And those all-pro zones are, you know, eventually going to stop guarding what they're guarding. We are playing just all Madden, all Madden head-to-head. This is just all pro. Guys, probably after this stop, he's going to end up quitting out. Yeah, that's all I could really say. He really hasn't even got a first down yet in this game. And, you know, I'm not capping or anything, but it's just one of those games where, you know, you just get a, you know, not the best opponent. We're going to try to play the run right here, and he actually ends up passing. This is a great call. But Taylor Mays is all over that. And what did he just throw? He threw that into quadruple coverage, probably 5 people coverage. And he's still not going to quit. I mean, one more possession probably, and he'll be out of here. And this looks like man or match. And we're just going to run this corner route play again. I kind of want to just insta-throw this fade. Thankfully, I didn't. And we have Robert Woods wide open, short and elite, cooking Richard Sherman. And I've had stuff open. I've just been missing a lot of reads, man. Man coverage once more. Mike Evans should be open. And there he is. He's open again. Off that cut. I mean, that wasn't completely open, but I mean, he is running man press without a deep blue. So honestly, I'm just going to chuck this deep. And I don't even know what he's doing now, man. He is just calling whatever at this point. And Derek Carr is on the move, gets a first down, kind of made his defender miss a little bit. But you got to be careful this year because, like I said, this isn't the year to take off and get crazy with it like last year was. I'm just going to split the seams right here, trying to just, you know, attack this cover 3 zone look. I think that's what he's in. I could be completely wrong. And I'm looking for Mike Evans on this high point, this high pass. Either him or this right side. And I actually end up having the right side wide open. But, you know, it just took a little while. And did he blitz? He just called a random blitz. That's crazy, man. I probably had a couple people open, I'm not going to lie. But I was really just looking at Mike Evans. And I don't even know what I want to call right here, boys. I'm just basically same thing, just attacking these zones. And he actually calls man this time. We're going to high point it to Mike Evans. And we get another over the head throw. That would have been a nice one for sure. And yeah, I don't know. I really haven't had any luck with this guessing game I'm playing. That's really what it is at this point. I'm just guessing on what coverages he's in. This is a blitz, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it is a blitz. And we have Robert Woods open. Great dot, great patience. And right here, man, I'm just going to take off with Derek Carr, and we're going to get into the end zone. I'm calling it right now. He's going to sell out for the run or sell out for the pass. And, you know, due to that, I'm just going to take up off the middle. Actually, he might be blitzing, and he actually gets a crazy disengage, man. I would have had some plays open. I literally called it. You know, he's in a passing defense versus a running set, so this may be harder than it looks. But I'm still going to try to get something going. And that's a crazy dot. And we drop it, man. We just want a crazy highlight play. And we can't get it, man. We can't get it because, 1, he gets crazy sheds. 2, you know, we get a dot and we drop it. I mean, we're good. We still got one more chance to score right here. I'll actually probably end up going for it, honestly, if we're being real. Right here. That might be a dot. And he has a mid-zone KO, so he's going to react better. We're going to go for this, boys, because why not? And we just can't score in the red zone, man. We can't score in the red zone. It gets tough down here. And all I really wanted to do, it's only 11 yards. I think I could take off with it. But the thing is, it's so cluttered down there. Man-to-man, it's honestly a better option for me. And right here, we're going to just scramble and throw a dot, and we get our feet out of bounds again. I really had nothing there, I'm not going to lie. I tried to just wait a little bit, throw the running back upfield, but he wasn't budging right there. And my man's is in Wildcat at this point. This game is GG'd, man. I really just wanted that one crazy play. We had a couple chances, but we just didn't get anything. And Deebo Samuel, low-key, is fast. Got to watch out for that, but it's not going to work again. I'm just going to sell out on that left side. Just end up bagging him up. And that's going to be the half, pretty much. I don't know if he's going to call a timeout or not. I would, but I only have one timeout, so there's really no point. Basically just going to watch Deebo Samuel on this left side. If he even calls a play, and he does call a play, just got to watch out. He tried to throw a pass with Deebo Samuel, man, and that did not go well. This is going to be probably the last possession, boys. Let's make it a really good one. This game has gone better than the last game. but I still haven't had any crazy plays. And like I said, man, this year is more of a methodical year. You're going to have to take your dink and dunks. You can't really go crazy with the bombs or the rollouts. And yeah, you just got to be methodical with it. Nice little route combo right here. I have short and elite on tight end and Mike Evans. So we're going to just try to hit one of those. And we have that post open to Robert Woods. Got a lot of time, and you know, we finally made a nice, easy read. And we're going to mix and boot over, man. I really actually haven't called this, and he's going to be in man now, of course. But I actually haven't called this play at all. And this is the #1 Chiefs play in the game at this point of moment, especially with that playmaker ability. It gets really crazy with that playmaker ability. And we're going to call it one more time because he's actually selling out to that little rollout side. And, you know, I could maybe take up off the middle. And look, I got shedded immediately. That's pretty crazy by Nnamdi Asamoah, too. And that's just an easy dot for Derek Carr. #2 touchdown on the day. That's as open as it gets. And we're going to do some trolling. We're going to sub him in. And we're going to try to throw a fake pass touchdown with him. If he even shows us that he's in field goal block. Nonetheless, we're going to do this either way. But, you know, if he's in like a normal defense, then it's going to be pretty tough to get. And we have a chance, man. If it goes to him, I don't know if it's going to go to Janikowski or Derek Carr. And he's literally just quits out before we could even do it, man. Good game. GG's in the chat. There it is, boys. Derek Carr gameplay. I couldn't get any crazy plays. I did play 2 games, so that shows you. But maybe potentially if you want to see another video like this, a part 2 for Derek Carr gameplay, golden ticket gameplay, leave a like, maybe 100 to 150 likes, and we will definitely get on to that, you know, part 2 episode. But for the most part, if you want to see anything else, let me know. I'm gonna dabble into some money games probably that will be streamed to my Twitch, twitch.tv/Pavan Lakhat. If you want to check it out, I'll make sure to do like some type of YouTube short or something when I do eventually play some money games. But I've been kind of taking my time and chilling for the most part. Appreciate y'all watching this awesome video, man. Shout out to Derek Carr. Shout out to Raider Nation for holding it down all these years. Can't wait for the new NFL season. Ravens week 1. That's going to be awesome. Till next time, boys, I'll catch you guys on the next episode, the next gameplay, next whatever. Peace out, boys. Stay safe, stay smooth. Till next time.